Let's go. I'm back. We're now online. I'm back. Mấy gì ngay nữa.
You're in the city of Toronto, the home of the Raptors. Where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Like the welcome you to the NBA2k26. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Alan LaPorte. Here's the three-point line of Ingram. It's rebounded by New York. And Hart throws it down. Not a ball stop on the wing. With his helmet. Ingram outside. That's the ball. And to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Hart. It's on down. Outside. That's at 5 from the team. He doesn't hit that one. In the corner, Jeric Rios. Pass to Purdy. Towns with the defensive effort. Doesn't register as a block. Everything in well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go up the step. After Bridget. And an over outside. And again, he hit with the dribble. And what an assurance player. And an only shows in his ability to throw the ball off the catch. After quickly. Here's Purdy. Sinks that one from the post. And that is the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss. Man, sometimes that's down. We got to give credit to defense. They're not making it easy out there. And that one's hard. Doing my grind, set physical inside. Down there as well. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Right to get now, here's Bill. He's on the bounds. Now about 3 minutes go to the first quarter. And that one's good. Well, that's a huge part of English game. He can really aggressive move to the rack. Well, when you are the aggressor And the call will be against Emmanuel Quinn. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, just over 3 minutes in. Strike that one. The kick out to Barnes. That three off the mark. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby lands it in. Building up. Yeah, but you can't flip it off. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Team changing it up here. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Has to be run. Back to Alvarado. Here's Dodger. Hands it from downtown. Excellent so far. Well attack. Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. You can't start playing it straight. You gotta keep it. The Knicks lead by 11. And the dunk by Soe. What a slash right there by Soe. A big man with fantastic ability. Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And there hasn't been easy for him this period. Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better score. This setup. And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep bringing the threes up. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a couple of the Knicks team out there. I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out. Look, it's more rebounding, more protection, and that's clearly been their priority. And the foul on Jeremy Jeric. That's his first foul. Here's Ingram. Tries a three off the inbound. Wow, this close to a 4-point play. To the line, 20 free throws. Ingram's a guy that was a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game. And he Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. This one for three. First trails by 11. For three, Ingram. That shot is off. 6 others he's attempted tonight. He has but one basket. And it's hard penetrating. It's good. Another good play. The right guy at the right time. Come on.
Panalo. Tambak eh. Quit siya eh. Unang balik. Ayusin muna natin yung settings, guys. Tanggal natin yung mga kahit na music na yung copyright tayo. So, kailangan natin sa settings. Sila. Ay. Yeah. Hindi napindot ko. Shit, man. Ay, mag-back. Isa pang game. Wait. Ano ba yun? Shit. Uy. Sabi. Plain online ulit. Isa pa. Shout out sa inyo dyan. Manonood, shout out. I'm back. Panalo agad. Hindi mo nagawa si Clarkson. Hindi na si Harden. Dami ko na pa ng talo. Aking record ba to? 4 wins, 18 losses. Aray mo. Ano na? Pangit ng record ko. Aray mo. NBA. Narinig niyo ba ako? Narinig niyo ba ako? Ayan. Goods.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome to the home of the Toronto Raptors, a great venue for basketball. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here's Quickly.
Boy, you find the lane and you attack the rim with ferocity, quickly doing work.
Out to Wade. At the elbow, it's Allen. Harden right side. Clock at 4. The layup off target. And it's the Raptors ball. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Quickly with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Nobody near Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got 5 now.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Spins. Harden converts after the nice spin. 6 points for him.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Into the lane. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time setback by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Raptors making a switch here. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Quickly with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Quickly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. So nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. In the corner, Harden. Over quickly. Off target from the baseline. Ingram outside. Shoots over Mobley. Jared Allen grabs the miss. In the corner, Harden. .106 left in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Harden hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Harden surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Raptors with the lead. They double him with Mitchell. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Future players, jump ball called on the play.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harden. Barnes grabs the miss. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Ingram right side. Over Wade. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
12. The Cavaliers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the inside. And Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cavaliers trailing. Allen left side. Harden outside. Wade outside. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and the tough by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Pass to Ingram. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Mitchell. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now here's Ingram. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Barnes. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Here's Barrett. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden outside. A kick out to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors lead by 8. Barrett inside the 3-point line.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's Schroeder. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the paint. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Up top, Merrill. Schroeder, right side. Inside. Here's Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
First team down.
29 seconds left here in the second. Ingram attacking. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Shot on the wing. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Schroeder. And So it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Down low. Here's Quickly. And he makes good on the layup. Quickly's got 9.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Going inside. And that one's good. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. Schroeder hits them both. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Driving in. Back to Quickly. Out to Barrett. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Barrett's got 6.
Well, you've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Barnes looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Ingram with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and it's Ingram missing. The Cavaliers trail by 19. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And it's Ingram missing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He goes on Brandon Ingram. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
It's Ingram on the wing. looking to end his cold spell. Again, Toronto.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Pass to Mobley. To the inside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the triple drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Pass to Schroeder on the wing. Harden. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors leading by 16. Evan Mobley with the rebound. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Schroeder hits them both. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Ingram. Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
8 seconds left to the third. Pass to Ingram. Over Bryant. Here's Murray Boyle. And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this.
Yes.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Toronto leading by 14. Here's Ingram, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Outside, Barrett. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The drive by Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And here are the Cavaliers now. Mobley, left side. Lets it go with the 3. And that's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Quickly. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Pass to Mitchell for 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Murray Boyle. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. And it's Schroeder missing. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Mobley. It's good on the putback. Murray Boyles has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them. Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes. Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from defense, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And that one misses. Now Mitchell. Here's Harden. What a finish from Harden.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Barrett outside. Outside Ingram. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mobley fires. Doesn't get that one. Here's Ingram. Basket is good.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Got it to go off the glass.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Here's Barrett from outside, and there's the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And the Raptors call time here.
Timeout.
They lead by 17.
Shooting one.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Porter. Fires away from outside. That one is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Fires the three. Barnes rips down the rebound. Ingram. He's off from three. Wade fires. The long shot, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And it's off. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The assist. Dean Wade.
Hear it from 15 feet away. It's good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know,
Eso pa. Golden ako, golden. Sabi ko, one game. Sa three games ko na to. Grabe. G na, G. Game. Bago na. G. Ready.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's Curry. The rebound by Detroit. Out to Thompson. And here's Harris outside. Pajemski grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that one drops.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. About a minute played here so far in the first. Curry, no good. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Robinson can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Harris up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Curry. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Detroit leading by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Curry. .143 left in the first. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Duran. Porzingis grabs the board. On the wing, Curry. From downtown. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Warriors.
In the lineup.
It's a 3-point game.
Jenkins.
5 on the clock. It's Cunningham with a drive.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls for Curry. Cunningham outside. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. That one's good for 2. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Pass to Jenkins. Cunningham on the wing.
Warriors foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Warriors trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Santos. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Cunningham. He got...
No, quit.
Got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6.
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Here's Jenkins. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Curry looking it over. Outside Porzingis. Back to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Pass to Holland.
hits it from beyond the arc. Herter's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And taking huge strides, Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Out left to the wing. The three from Curry. The rebound by Stewart.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And it's a 12-point Detroit lead. Pass to Pajimski. And here is Green. Lets the 3 fly.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
Here's Holland. Robinson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And Detroit another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Detroit is making a change here. Duran with it. Now Pajimski defending.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Cunningham looking around. Horford with some nice D. Warriors trail by 15. Curry on the drive. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Curry, no good. Detroit with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Looking to get back on track. Curry's shot is off. Pass to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got 12.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Harris outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Robinson on the wing. And Detroit another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Harris outside. Robinson on the wing. They get the rebound. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Curry, no good. Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Back to Robinson. Out to Thompson. Over Williams. Pass to Robinson. And here's Cunningham outside. And they'll get another chance. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here are the Warriors now. And here's Curry for three. Thompson pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Cunningham. There's the three. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 20 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Robinson for three. And Detroit another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Assist goes to.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And here's Curry for three.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Pass to Robinson. No good on the triple. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Now here's Curry. He's watched by Cunningham. Curry's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And here's Detroit. .11 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Holland. No points yet. Left side Herter. And again, the Pistons missing. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
An open look, LeVert. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. LeVert's got his first bucket in this one.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Nails it from three. There's 18 seconds left in the third. And here's Curry for three. That won't go either for Curry. Launches a three. And Detroit another three.
3 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
That's the end of it.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Detroit, 58.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Pistons foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
The three from Curry. They get it back. Outside, Green.
well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Herder from long range. Knocks down the long J. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Curry gets the bucket.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Right side Herder. Lets it go from deep. And the Pistons, another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Holland. To the paint. Here's Jenkins. Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Pass to Holland. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that
Into the
foul.
lineup for Pistons. Number 7, Paul.
Here's Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. Now here's LeVert. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on Reed.
Second team foul.
Yeah, good whistle there.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Jenkins. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Pass to Holland. Detroit moving the ball around. Count that bucket.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Right side Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Second team foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Curry, he's open. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 12 points for Stephen Curry.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Holland. And here's Herder. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Herder's got 9 points now in the second half.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Tried by Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point. He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
59 seconds left in the final quarter. To the middle. Releases. Back to Herder. From the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Detroit ball.
Here's Herder. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Warford goes in. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
It's Herder on the wing. He buries it from 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.
So, good now, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go. Wow.